The Lord showed me that we are at the cusp of our next destination in this journey. It's time to take the land. This word comes out of Numbers 13:28 through 31, and it says, "Nevertheless, the people be strong that dwell in the land, and the cities are walled and very great. And moreover, we saw the children of Anak there. The Amalekites dwell in the land of the south, and the Hittites and the Jebusites and the Amorites dwell in the mountains, and the Canaanites dwell by the sea and by the coast of the Jordan. We see that there are giants in the land, and these giants are trying to trip you up. They want you to feel like you don't have everything you need to take the land. They're trying to intimidate you. They want you to feel weak, overwhelmed, and alone, like God is not there to help you. They are trying to convince you that you are not equipped, not qualified, and not strong enough to possess what God has promised. The giants are not evidence that you cannot take the land. They are evidence that the land is valuable." Now let's jump down here to verse 30 and 31. "And Caleb stilled the people before Moses and said, 'Let us go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overcome it.' But the men that went up with him said, 'We are not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we.'" Caleb understood something that the others had forgotten. He was not looking at the size of the giants. He was looking at the size of his God. While the people were in fear, faith rose up in Caleb. He knew that if God had promised it, then God would provide everything necessary to obtain it. The word possess comes from the Hebrew word yaresh, which means to inherit, to occupy, drive out previous tenants, seize, to take possession of what has been given. This is important because Caleb was not speaking about taking something that did not belong to him. He was talking about receiving an inheritance that God had already established for them. Their responsibility was to believe God and walk into what he had already prepared. Many of you are standing at the edge of your inheritance. The Lord had spoken promises over your life, but the enemy is attempting to convince you that the opposition is greater than the promise. Caleb said, "Let us go up at once." Not next year, not when the obstacles disappear, and not when every question is answered. Faith moves because God has spoken. What God has for you is not something that you should admire from a distance. It is something he intends for you to inherit. This promise requires movement. It requires trust. It requires the courage to step forward, even when giants are present. So the Lord is reminding you that you are well able to overcome, not because of your own strength, but because he goes before you, he fights for you, and has already declared the victory. So contend for it, because the same God who promised the land is the same God who will give you the strength, the wisdom, and the courage to possess it. The Lord said it is time to possess the land. Don't let the giants trip you up.